What's going on? I wanted to showcase and modify this deck just a little bit more. I'm going to make some small tweaks. So this is oops, all counters. But I came to the realization not everything needs to be a counter. I need some form of removal, like those flash blue enchants. Those are good. They also trigger it. So, if you could do that, like, I'm thinking for creatures like Divided Halfling, if they get out turn one and you can't counter it, you gotta deal with that. Sometimes I cast counterspells just to run up the experience count, but so probably some of those flash enchants. I could run through what I have first of all. Kind of negation, kind of an auto include for any blue deck. Like most likely it has use late game, it is very valuable. Fox Amber, just auto include for any commander / combat. This one, for so long it felt so bad, but it's not that bad, especially like if you counter the commander, they get 2 treasures. Next turn they cast the commander, and then you counter it again. They don't have anywhere near enough mana to cast it a third time. So this can, this is not creature, but so that part doesn't work. But that works. This my commander is a warrior, and I have wizards in the deck. I don't know if I have clerics or rogues. I do. I have Tetsuko as a rogue, but I pretty much only ever play it when they won't be able to. But it's either unless they pay 1, 2, or 3. It's never been 4. I don't know if I have cleric. I'll look through and see. Consigned in memory, very good. 1 mana counter color spell. We can counter triggered abilities. Those are very useful for things that like deal damage on ETB. You can use it to save your commander. Frost Augur. I looked at this one and I thought, man, that's kind of good. All of my basics are snow islands, so I've activated it once. So the way I see it, this thing, it'll look, and then there's a chance what I have will be a snow island, because those are the only snow permanents I have, just the snow islands. I have 18 of them. So this guy could come in handy. He also just shows me what I'll get. Spectral Sailor. So I'm running quite a few creatures that have some type of repeatable card draw ability. It's a lot, yes, but on their end step, if you have the mana, draw a card. And this thing also has flash, so I try to pair that with Katara and play this guy while she's on a battlefield during my opponent's turn. Instead, knock up experience counters. Spell Pierce, auto include. Spell Snare, auto include. Stifle, auto include. 3 steps ahead. This is very good. I've almost never made a token because there's not a lot of creatures that are worth making more of. But I'll counter and draw cards, or sometimes just draw cards on their end step. This thing is really good because you'll draw a card. You're only going to cost 3 mana once you get that training card. You can do it at instant speed on their end step, so that's pretty good. Wash away, auto include. This guy, I like him. It's a blue ramp piece. He turns into a land on your opponent's turn. It's kind of hard for them to remove it. Extra mana. Ramp that isn't explicitly for instants or sorceries. It's hard to come by, and this one you can still pump it into activated abilities like this guy. Counterspell, auto include. This guy makes mana for instant sorceries, and if you have a few in your graveyard, he transforms and just across the board decreases the cost of instants and sorceries. So his transformed self is pretty much strictly better. I don't hardly use him as an attacker, but as a blocker, he can be valuable, especially with that prowess, because it possibly countered one or two spells. He's got a little extra toughness. Conic Rift auto include. This is like one of the. I need another spell that'll return all their things. Detect intrusion. This is all right, and web is really tough to make work. But sometimes with one of those cheap creatures, it works. Or maybe if I attacked with where is it? This sailor, and he's tapped, then I could bounce him and then recast him. So that could be good. Just get an extra experience counter. But it's only instant sorceries or triggered abilities. So triggered ability actually does come in clutch sometimes. And Whipple's Messenger, this is an interesting one. It's not blue, unfortunately. I wish it was, because I could pitch it sometimes to Commandeer, but that has come up more often than not. But anyways, if you draw your second card each turn, create a Scion. Or a Spawn, whatever. It used to be called Scions, I think. Maybe that was an errata? Not sure. So that's useful, help pay for spells. Facet Reader, some looting. Looting is good. Especially because things like this will trigger that. But this one, it's a blue ramp piece for its sorceries. It only costs 2 mana, so I included it. Seems pretty good. It's also only a common, so it's not expensive to craft. It's only 2 mana, but like, it's just strictly worse than counterspell. It's so bad in comparison, but it's a 2 mana counterspell. And if I really need it to counter a non-creature, I can do that. The thing is, your hand is usually full of counterspells, so you typically just use this on the creature. Looter. Oh, they had a term for looting way back. I wonder if they'll ever errata and like make looting a keyword. I kind of hope they do. This calculation, this is interesting. I've used its cycling ability numerous times. It's a good spell. Good return 2 stuff. This A5 draw 2. That is the most mana efficient draw ability that's repeatable that I've seen, especially if you reduce it by 2 with the training grounds. I'm not about to go put training grounds in this deck. It wouldn't fit well, but this is strong. Negate. It's a good spell. This one, honestly, it's kind of weak. I should probably remove it. I've just never had it actually be worth using. Ramp piece. Loot, so that's good. I've never used its delirium ability, but it'll probably happen eventually. So it's like this seems good. This one, at least it's permanent, unlike the Otter Penguin thing. This one's permanent and it can't be blocked, so that's good. Band is really great because it cantrips. It's like use this. There's certain situations like if they make treasures to cast a commander early and you reman them, man, you set them back for because then they can't cast their full Tetsuko. This thing is very good with the Katara. And this is a rogue. Oh, reminds me. Do I have any clerics? I'm trying to keep that in mind as I look through. I probably don't. And I don't have a reason to include them either. Because that's a spell that pretty much only gets used early anyways. That's another rogue. Homunculus. Elemental Villain. Yeah, I'm not sure why Villain is a creature type. That's odd. That's... So, no, I don't think I have clerics. This one's interesting. Pay 4 draw cards, the same as Spectral Sailor, plus it gives you no max hand size, and you get draw cards. I have one from the win con once. It does happen. Seems alright. This one is pretty good, because often like your commander's unblockable, or you got that Spectral Sailor out, so you can get max speed fairly quickly, and you just start cranking out cards. This one, that's a good mana dork. This, I'm drawing so many cards, so I always have a card I can pitch. The question is, do I have the mana for it? It's just one, so pretty good. You can do it on our end step as well. Pretty great. I put Swiftfoot Boots in. I'm not gonna put Lava Spur Boots. This is for the hexproof. I pretty much don't care about the haste. Obviously, it's helpful, but
Today's Mason's birthday.
hard.
Today's Mason's birthday.
Okay. This one, I saw this, and this is just surprisingly good. It's a little pricey. The start cost is 3, but can't be blocked as long as it's attacking a lot. So the idea is I draw this with an ability, and I discard it because I don't want to cast this thing. It's just a 3/3. I don't care. But put that on my commander and we just keep her alive. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Archmage's Char is a bit of a staple just because it's so versatile. You know, do it on their end step to draw some cards, or I've stolen their turn 1 rocks. That's pretty great. This is pretty good. 3 mana counter spell. Tap on 2 target creatures. So in their main phase, you could counter their big spell and tap out their big creatures if they have creatures. That has some value, you can buy some time. This is pretty good because sometimes it only costs 2. I like that, just any spell in general. This is pretty good. Cantrips. Any counterspell with cantrips is very good for this deck. Force of Negation. Very strong. This is amazing. Feed and Treasure. That really helps with like getting another spell off. This I've included as pretty much every single creature / land. I don't know what they call it. MDFC, like I don't know, multi-face card or whatever, that can come in untapped. Pretty good. I usually don't find myself hurting for life too much because my opponents can't resolve any spells. So I just want to shock these in. It's pretty good.
Black.
Peace out. I'm thinking about removing this thing. I've never been able to get the bargain off. But, you know, it's a 3 cost counter spell, but sometimes it only costs 2. I don't think I've ever been able to bargain it because the problem is the only things I can bargain is treasure. I guess I could try to bargain the training grounds at some point. Maybe. And I have enough wizards in the deck that this is worth it. Like there's quite a few wizard features. This is mana drain, but it costs 1. Very good. It's just spell in general as well, so it's very good time spell. This one, Javale, you know, I'll make sure you top that good stuff. Second to Stupor. This one is good. You can hit a spell that can't be countered, or you can bounce a troublesome permanent, and it's anything that's non-land as well, so that's very good. Also, you can shock it in. I've shocked it in plenty. I've cast it plenty. Twist Reality. Usually, I just use it to kind of spell it every once in a while. I can flash in a little 2/2 sometimes, and manifest. You look at the top 2 and pick one. Sometimes I can end up getting one of my creatures. Unwind. Target non-creature up to 3 lands. Good because that lets you have mana for your next counts. The command is extremely versatile. Counter target, choose to counter target spell, target permanent to his hand. Tap all creatures your opponent's control. So in the main phase, you can tap out their creatures. Sometimes you could do it on end step, or you could do it during combat, bounce a creature, draw a card. A lot of options. Very good. It is a little costly, but it provides a lot of value. Kindred Denial, counter target spell, seek a card, same name.
He's probably coming with food.
Alright.
So, we're going to come.
Revenge of Anticipation. This it's pretty much only good if I get in the starting hand. Otherwise, I often discard it. Very strong though if I can get it out for free, because I can cast my commander on their instant while still holding up counters and whatnot. Rewind. This is, Rewind is the old one, but it's very good. Mystic Confluence. Choose 3. You may choose the same one more than once. Counter target spell must control pays 3. Bounce target creature. Draw a card. This one provides a lot of value. It's very costly. I don't have very many high cost counter spells. Outsmart the Amateur. Draw 3 cards or counter target spell draw cards. No matter what, it at least cantrips. Simple Manipulation. Very good. I don't have too many of the extra turn spells. I got a few. Chimmel, I could probably pull this, honestly. It's not that good because most of my spells are counter spells. I should probably pull this from the deck. But my thought process is play this, and now my spells can't be countered, and I'll still counter everything my opponent draws. Commandeer, pretty amazing. Sometimes I use it like turn 2 to steal the rock. Very big. This is the win con, because otherwise you're just using all of those little creatures to attack. This thing go cast it and you just control the board state. This thing I've never cast it. Maybe I should pull it, but I'm not sure. This thing very good. Again, it's shock it in most of the time, but sometimes I draw Treasure Cruise, Temporal Trespass. Those are auto includes. My graveyard has a lot of spells in it. This one is pretty good because I can choose how much I pay. It's 2 or I pay more. And mana base just... I grabbed this because I'm thinking, I could cycle it if I really want to. So I don't need a land. But I want lots of lands. I only have a few fetches, but it's enough. I also have a few fees to just take out their Cavern of Souls. I wanted to put certain things in there that just help deal with that so I can counter stuff. There's a card I was going to get, I don't remember what. I was thinking I want more synergy for when I do stuff on my see if that finds me anything. Job select. What the heck is that? This equip enters create a 1/1 colors hero and attach it to it. What? Creature is a wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, and whenever you draw your third card each turn, what a possible counter. What the heck is Diana? Not sure. Equip 2. Not quite what I'm looking for. Just counter. I was like, no. I want something that's going to make me draw. Second spell type of stuff is probably the easiest. Yeah, well, a whole lot of this is counters. It's not quite what I'm looking for. It could work. It's pretty cool. Do that to a counter spell. I really like that. Oh, that seems really strong. I'm gonna kick Jim for sure. It's not useful. It's too expensive. But I'm going to cast a spell and copy it. I'm not worried about ultimating this guy. This thing seems pretty good because I can loot or I can cast counters for free. I just kick him out of my hand. I really like that. Bye bye, Chimmel. Oh, doesn't seem that good. I looked at this one and I chose not to do it, right? It's like you may move two if you do an excess and it's supposed to copy it. I don't really want to copy my spells, they're all counters. Or maybe cast your second spell from copy it. Yeah. Exile the spell you cast before turn. This is work. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove the time counter. When the last is removed, you may play it. That's not useful. I don't want to cast counters on my upkeep. I just got this card, but so. I've almost never even beat the first one. And I only have 2 spells in the entire deck that do cost 8+, and they never would. I'd never pay that much. I'm not paying 8 for a Syncopate. Syncopate? I'm not sure how to say that because it's just stupid. Just loot. I want like strict card advantage. This could still be good. I mean, just get lots of. That's something I'll consider. Defender 0/5, good bod. Guess the non-creature spell incubate act. That one's interesting. Maybe I'll put this one in. I definitely need to think about that. This is just never happening. Stun target creature. Nice. That's not useful either. I'm not casting 2 spells on my turn. Cast them on my opponent's turn. That's useless. This thing does seem strong. It's only during your turn, though. No. This isn't a spell trigger yet. So anyways, milk you draw 2. Couldn't get. It's like 8 or more permanent cards in a bit. I'm never gonna beat that. And also, it's not even good. This thing is. I'm sure it has some value, but I've never really figured it out. Man, it could be pretty good. Let's just start spell each thing's already. That second ability isn't useful. Alright, I think this could. No, that's the thing. I'm generally like not hurting too much for me. Anyway, let's attack the flood counter target. In addition to double types, first ancestral spell you can cast each turn at once. Ooh, that's the best. That is interesting. I think I really like that because this guy is giving me 3 counter spells. Especially imagine the Archmage's Charm. It's just like 4 spells in the deck that have 3 blue pips. Archmage's Charm is the one that gets cast the most. Well, Treasure Cruise often as well. So Moral Trespass is pretty tough to beat. Plus, it's like laughing. I like this. I'm just saying Outlaws as well. Outlaws are one. Massive versus Pirates, Rogues, and whatnot. I don't have any more. What kind of adventures do that? Maybe we should look at some. Draw 4, discard 2. It costs. Plus 7. It's an instant done. Because spell with mana value 5 or greater. Tap to make a point over this deck. Never gonna need that. Like, I do better just find a more powerful 7 cost instant. That creature is useless. I really like this. I think I want it. What do I remove? Pulled out Chimmel and added a 2 cost. So potentially I can pull out a 2 cost and add this. And it kind of evens out a bit. I really don't replace all of these cheap counterspells. They're so important. That's not really. It's 3. Not sure why I have this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wine cost counter things. Don't remove those. They're very good. I cannot. Oh, I need River's Rebuke. It's like every once in a while I cast Cyclonic Rift on a single permanent, and it just wasn't enough. Like, I needed to overload. I do really need River's Rebuke. Alright, pull out that bottle. But yeah. There we go. Pull you out, pull you in. And I definitely won't breathe. Is it not here? It's an instant of sorcery. Oh, never. I often have a legendary creature, don't I? I have a few in the deck. Well, I mean, disregarding the commander, I reckon we can. What's the other? Is he legendary? He is. Do I include this? Seems pretty good. But at the same time, it's like extra turn spells. They basically are just draw plots. That's what they amount to. And untap all my deck. Where's the. Isn't it here? It was rebuked. It costs 6, I thought. It's a funky card and has no place in the deck. It being free isn't good enough, and honestly, my opponents are more likely than not to interact with your graveyard, so it just doesn't help. Into the fake cult. Draw 3 cards, create a 1/1. So weak, really. A 1/1, that's terrible. And it's a sorcery that instant. I'm not really inclined to add many sorceries to the deck because I want to cast them on my opponent's turn. Even discount them. Problem is, I'm kind of out of mana. I don't think that's a good idea. Can I target artifact or creature swap? Discover is not useful. It could be a cool gotcha, but I don't have 5 mana counterspell is way too expensive. It only works in a deck that doesn't run out like the old thing. More reveal done. Yeah, I looked at that and changed my mind. I was like, It's that. Draw 3 cards, Gift of Promise. Step down a creature. Sorcery. The reason I included this one is I don't know if they have it, but like to prevent any kind of changing of the target. To be fair, it's not a whole lot of it, but like I was set with choosing. So I just chose the one that it doesn't have issues with that. Traumatized. So yeah, I think that would help a lot. But who else would have to turn up the two? Oh, yeah, it's not amazing. Draw forward and cycle. Sorcery, I don't love that. It's like reverse review. Oh, maybe I don't own it. We control target artifact or feature. I can't cast out my opponent's turn, so I don't want. No instant. Scry X, or X is not a draw for draw. Not bad. I can potentially scry 5, but that seems stronger than it's an instant. It seems way easier to cast than that. Do I have a rare for it? F1. This river's reviews. I really need that. I can't imagine why you'd want to cast it up. There's some other spot that ends the turn. They've also, like, if it's like during your turn or something, it bounces stuff. I don't remember. Oh, I've seen this one ages ago. Drop 2 a mass X on a target. That could be pretty cool. I don't want to change the deck too much. Where's Rebuke is in portal? That's a way. So I've got to keep this. I really like to keep it, but I'm just gonna look for. We could do mythic, common, and for rarity. Instant search is not like to punch excel this. Oh, perhaps you just use that instead. I was going to trade that for something. I was thinking I want to replace that with some good, powerful card draws. But having a few of them that draws a lot is good, but just 7 is a lot. Oh, maybe I should get this. Yeah, I need that. I have the mythic. Forgot they had this. Well, I didn't forget. I knew it, but I just didn't want to get it because it takes a mythic card. An artifact you can just kind of this way. Well, I'm about that is good. I need to remember that one. It looks really powerful. Once I get another mythic card, I'll consider drafting. Insertion seems very good. I've got to kick something. What do I kick? I'm not kicking that. That's kicking a land. Land is very good. Although I just find a lot that when I cast one, my opponents don't end up casting other spells. I should try to only use it when my opponents have enough mana to cast another spell. So otherwise, it's just a wait. Unless I can pump it all and just drawing a card. Is there a rebuke? It's a sorcery, but it's strong. Except for with keeping. I can't do it on their upkeep. Like I could with Cyclonic Rift. Oh, to be fair, it'd be better to do it during their instant or during attack phase, in case creatures have haste. I have to pitch something, I'm not sure what. I'm not going to touch the lands. This one has been very valuable. It's draw, but also it's guaranteed to be a halfway decent card. Although to be fair, sometimes it gets me the ley line. But now sometimes it'll get me like cryptic. It's not guaranteed to get the 4. But like you use this on a 3, 4, 5 mana spell, and you get something pretty good. It's a really selective cantrip. I don't have many 5 costs. What's in blood? Go ahead and craft that. And I will craft. Kind of prefer simplified. I kick. Maybe I kick ice out. Honestly, I just don't think it's pretty much just strictly worse than spells like this. This one sometimes costs less than 3. Exclude, draws me a card, runs all, makes it treasures. I don't actually have things. 2 target creatures were stunned. That's pretty cool, but I don't think of all of this deck. I don't have 2. So with these tiny changes, I'm gonna go ahead and start. See what unfolds. Of going against these because I know they're going to spend a long time before they cast the commander. Good for me. Yes, it's like a first I feel kind of fun. If they do affection, they're going to resign. If they play affect, there's no shot they do. But I don't talk through the strategy. So I don't just run up to commander as soon as I can, because I need to be able to get value and counter their stuff. So I'm not going to play anything yet. I need to be able to counter their ramps. That. Oh, that. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah. It's costly, but that gains a lot of value. Can I utilize? I think I can. I can't. So throw that out there. I have 4 mana. I need to be careful. If I do anything, I can't do Twist Reality, which is probably fine. Do 3 steps. He's gonna start getting treasures. So I definitely have to have stuff up. I wish I didn't pitch that stifle. I was so mad a year ago. How dare my opponent play the game? So that gets countered. Wait, I can't do that? Oh. I was so angry. Oh.
Dare my opponent do what they're supposed to. He's mad that I stole his signet.
Honestly, that wasn't the best steal. Like, I've had a hard time using it.
Heck Rift. Let's loot. I should probably keep that. Rid of that so I can do 3 steps with some extra value and draw some help. I have 5 mana so I can do both. Why don't I do that? Can I draw? I think I can. Nah, I can't. Say, like, if I do it, I want to get a lot of value. I don't want to just do this for one. He knows that he's not resolving his commander. Return. Okay, let's do a little ramping. Right, discard like that. I don't know if I can't discard the horror. Alright. Non-creature, I don't think that'll be useful. Also holding up this full breaker. So that could be useful. But I definitely need to counter his commander. I mean, I can't do anything about that. I'm gonna take 4, he'll make 2 treasures. Getting a lot of value. Definitely doesn't work. Choose 2 of those. Which are creatures? Yeah. Get rid of all that ramping. I had 8 mana open. Did you really think I wasn't going to counter it? Just, I don't know, shot with a Hail Mary. I had animals left. And then it just caught my eye because it's no longer red or orange, whatever. That is what my deck is meant to do. Counter everything, draw into oblivion, and just chip in a little damage every answer. First spell pierce, spell snare, stifle. I love this hand. I'll keep that. Yeah, I'm gonna stifle your fetch, you're gonna instantly resign, but who knows? I'm gonna hold. Why he did that? By the way, that profile thing. It's been off. I've seen that. I already owned it. Triggered his resignation. When he realized, oh, I'm not going to resolve a single spell. I'm not sure. I do get a lot of that. Like, they resign super early. I guess because they know what my deck is. It's control. I've never really played control before, but it's actually going well. Well, here's like that.
Oh, this thing. The thing is a little bit nasty right here. So I have to make sure he doesn't resolve it. I think I'll try to hold up Sailor and wait until like I can do it on. Okay. This does happen a lot. It's just like I'm not sure why though. It's like you're also playing control. You're doing discard. If you don't think that's control, or maybe he's just one of those people who's looking for the perfect hand. And the only reason they play Brawl is to get the perfect 7-card hand, plus they draw the perfect 8th card. And their opponent somehow magically has no interaction. Like that, Stifle, this thing's built. Will I be able to counter this now? I'm not sure I ever will. Let me go first. What is that? It's plus one less. Can I keep? I really want to keep. It's got some really good stuff. Probably hold up Skyfall. I will do that. Probably just gotta play his commander though. There's not really much I can do about it. I'm gonna have to start countering his spells. Not ideal, but decided to keep it because it's got, at least it's got order quick man. That's free, alright. I'm not gonna stifle that. Stifle something that's powerful. I can't hold up Unwind, so I don't think it's gonna cast it instead. See if I can catch a land or something. I don't have anything that's full. But next turn I can do Cryptic Command. Interesting. Gemstone Caverns. I have stifled that second ability before. Probably best to just not let him resolve it, but I figured this was about as good as I'm gonna get for a first handle and a mulligan down to 5. Because the thing is, just when this deck is starting to run out of steam, start drawing some cards. Yeah, I'll stifle that. To get whatever thing that he wants. And counter something else, unwind something. That's good. Let's loot, see if I find something truly valuable. And tap lands. If he does that on his main, I'll counter it and bounce the mutagen main. Sure hope this resolves. It's possible it doesn't. With like spell pierce or whatever. Okay. Got some Val there. When he has 2 mana, I forgot he has a Final Al's weapon, so he had many options potentially, but looks like he isn't really doing control, he's just doing combo, I guess. Alright.
I've never played any kind of experience counters deck, so this is new to me. But I've realized very quickly that getting that number up really quick is important. As much as 3, just to be able to keep up with late game actions. It's good, but not useful to me. Sign this thing. One of those first. Oh, there. This thing. All right. They're gonna do discard stuff. Awesome. Well, about as good as it's gonna get. All right. Figured I was gonna lose. I figured I could turn on thought seasoning. There's nothing I could do. I get so much resigning because people don't like playing against control. I get plenty of games that go poorly, games that go well. I try to stick them out until I just know for sure. Yep, there's absolutely no hope of winning. I don't know what's out, but things could go well. Who knows? Flood the sky is interesting. Spellsnare. I go first. I can play tap lane. I like that I've got 2 cats. Alright. Beneath the artifact, if you have fewer than 4 cards in hand, draw a difference. Also on +0 for each other artifact. He's just a bot. Beat your opponents down with him. It's probably an oops all artifact thing, just like Emery. They probably have Emery in their 99. Language. That should be. What's that purple? Simic charm. Or is it Quandrix? The creature. No, target creature's base power deck plus 5/5. That's interesting. So that's something. On Quandrix and is Simic charm a thing? Let me look that up real quick. Simic charm. Is one. Target creature gets +++ into end of turn, or permits you control gain hexproof end of turn. Or return target creature to its own. Simic Charm is already a thing. It does have 3 options. It's just another similar thing, although it's. I mean, having a counter from a mana makes it very versatile. It's nice to leave something like that up. I guess the whole point is you play that on your opponent's turn. Counterspell, or make a small creature big and then block with it. I go first play. Oh, I really want to keep this. I think I will. I have Force of Negation and Force of Will. Opponents aren't casting anything. I'll keep that. Free spells is great. I really don't want to play both for free. I'd rather just do the Force of Will. Yeah. hold up negation if I really want to. Alright. We have to counter that. He's down a land. That's pretty bad for him. I'm down a lot of cards too. And there's not really anything to do about it. Ping him for one, but I can't do the ability. I'm in a tough spot, but so is he. Difference is he's got a lot of cards in hand. I probably shouldn't have forced that there. Scott. Oh, he didn't have anything useful. To play it tapped. And I'll just hold it up so it doesn't swing with the card there. Okay. I have 2 counterspells. I want to do this one. Good, because it's gonna go. Oh wait, come up here. Alright, we'll do this. I think I really need left lands to be able to pay for my spell. I also need cards, desperately. With one more spell, and I can always draw on this end step if I really want to. That'll help because I figured I want to do the one that'll hit the non-creature. That's not like I could. I could have. That was activated, not triggered. Still can't post. Perhaps I should have kept it to go. I really should have. Yes, I just don't have things I need. That's what I get for playing 2 free spells. He's pumping up that bird. So I can't block it, I guess. Well, that's gonna get countered. Let him get that out, it's over. Play something like an Arcane Signet, which he probably shouldn't even run, frankly, but something like that I can counter it too. I'm in a tough spot. It's like I really need to draw. Don't have mana. He's got the mana for everything, though. I just have to let him get his commander out because I have no way to draw. So I just have to do this to draw 3. I can hold it up for the end step too. That's good. What do I discard? I want to keep the extra turn. I like things while give me more mana. I think this could come in handy too. What do I do? Guess it's you. I might just have to hold up pact. I could do
This thing. I forgot. Maybe I should have kept consigned to memory. I could do 2 counters potentially. Just 2 lands, I'll let him have it. I'm in a rough spot here. Maybe I should have done the extra. I wouldn't have gotten any value from it. Try to only cast an extra turn one. Oh, I could cast it on his ends though. Could be interesting. That doesn't really change anything. So, R6? Okay. If he doesn't cast anything, I'll cast Temporal Manipulation. Then I get 2 turns in a row. Will I counter that? I'll counter it and bounce 2 creatures. What do I draw? Let's do all 3. Bounce the bird. He's big. I do need to get some more things though. Wait, just because I can. This is tough. So I want to counter that. I probably should. It isn't. No, I don't. I can't. Kind of still can't. It's packed. I can't stop that from happening. Phew. Cool. Yeah, it's an old ability. I forgot. What can I get? I can cast that for 4. I have a land. If I cast that for 4, I have 2 mana left over. It's not particularly great. Really love to be able to. Casting my commander doesn't really help anything. Or no, I can cast them for 3. Cast them for 3, I still have 3 left over. Not amazing. See if I can hornswoggle something, and if I do. Wait, no, that's not how that works. Lovely. That's it. Well, if I hornswoggle, I can do my commander. That's what I was thinking. Counter that. Also packed. Phew. Just gonna have to let that happen. There's nothing really I can do. Just in case he has a fight sorcery. Oh, wait. I'm gonna need something really good soon. Do I play? I think I'll go ahead and play Katara. I just don't account. I just need to look and find something finishing. Getting oogles of value. But he has no mana sink or anything. So, we'll do this one. What can I do?
I can't make it unblockable or anything. That sucks. This guy costs 3. 53, 4 left over. So I think I'll draw 3. Because there's really the only thing I can do. Do I think I should? At a land miscalculation. I don't think that's. I'm literally just fishing for the best card in my deck. There's Rebuke or the other. So we do this, and I have 3 left over. I get cycle miscalculation. I'm saving temporal trespass so that I can. Oh, I only have 2 left over. Miscounted there. Oh, I meant to do temporal trespass. Or no, I didn't. So I do that for 3. 5 mana left over. Still not enough for stuff. Not even enough to play my commander. I'd have sanctuaries with them. What do I do with this? I could save it for my opponent's turn. That could help me a lot. Yeah, I literally have nothing I can do. So if I play commander... Oh, I still don't even have enough mana. Only 3. Jeez. If I play that, I only have 2. Wait for their upkeep, I guess. Wait to pre-combat. Right before combat, and just draw. He's doing his due diligence. I don't think that's actually serving him, though. Unless it's like hexproof will help. I just can't like, do anything. I think Pact is gonna help me. If I could like storm off with Hullbreaker Horror, that would be good. I'm just on so little life that I just don't see a way out unless I draw. There's Rebuke. Which I think I've given them. It gets off of mana, and that's okay because that's so much blood that I can. That I could just. To counter it. I don't see a point. Oh, yeah, I only have a good farming. That's not good. I'm pretty sure that's just game. Good. Can't get anywhere near enough stuff. That one didn't go so well. Sometimes you just don't have it. I need the thing that triggers our instance. So if I have that, that would do a lot. It would just essentially be an extra copy. Whatever is the full page. Glorious history chainsaw. So it's on 2 lamps, perhaps on the first. I'm gonna just play this tapped. I'll keep it. So my opponent's probably gonna resign. Or he's gonna mulligan 7 times. My goal is to counter every ability that every ability that makes things leave great rides. Does he get it? No. They converted. Yeah, exile that card from your grave. What is he doing? Why are you looking at my lands? There's no shot he comes up with some kind of destruction. I can't counter it, so. See him getting his commander out, so why not I just run the commander out? We both got this to counter the commander anyways. Alright, now we're naked. And he's happy because he knows we had counterspells. So I could have countered that. It's really weird to Manatide knowing they'll do it, but he did it to tie up my mana. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. He's red, so off haste creatures. He's white, so he's gonna have Chopper cast his commander. Oh, I want to counter that regardless. Yeah. Hit spell snares wherever you can, because you may not be able to. That's pretty good. Already you. That could be good. Good with that. Just because it's new doesn't mean I need to have it. Oh, 4 mana. Potentially as many as 3 counterspells on one turn. John, that, so. A lot of counterspells though. That's not gonna go bad. So we'll do. Yeah, we'll just do that one. Spend as much of my mana as I can. Gonna like exile from his graveyard and then put it back, perhaps. Just returning it. That's pretty good. I can use that to counter thing. Disappear. I think I'd like to. Alright. But messenger hold to remand / wash away detect and force and negation. That seems pretty good. And it creates a little. Gonna counter that ability. I'm just gonna prevent his commander from reaching the battlefield. 2 cards, I like that. Perhaps I could. Yeah, that is pretty good. It's fun. I'm holding up 4 mana actually, so I can cast every single one of these. I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. He has 2 mana left. I don't want to be naked. I'm definitely not returning out to his hand though. Let's soft cast. No, I don't think I should do that. Let's just do this one. I was thinking about how I could keep other stuff up in case he has removal. It's possible he doesn't though. Alright, he resigned. I was very naked there because he could have had like lightning bolt kill my commander. What was that favor? This for favors it. What's it? It's gonna be all I have to say about this for now. I'm really enjoying this deck though. I made it myself. And pretty much immediately it started performing reasonably well after I learned how to use it. Which is pretty much just prevent them from ever gaining an advantage. Sometimes it means not casting your commander. It's good to have it out when you cast with spells, but you can't always make that happen. Well, goodbye for now.